Hi WPP Stars, my name is David and welcome to the Cambio Wine Cellar. We are in Torino, in the middle of Torino, in the center of Torino. It's a piece of history of part of Italy. This cellar has been built in 1680, so around roughly 100 years before the rest of the restaurant will be built. In the beginning it wasn't really a cellar, and it started to be a cellar in the 18th century, probably with Cavour. Actually, at the moment, there are 19,000 bottles in the cellar, and we got a turnover around 1,000 to 2,000 bottles. It depends on the peak of the season per month. We have around 180 different beans of champagnes, and we are ambassador of Dom Perignon for Italy with other 18 restaurants. We got a few nice old vintages of Dom Perignon, like this 66 Magnum. It's quite interesting. It's a very rare bottle. It's the unique bottle present in Italy at the moment. So I will show you around our cellar. So we start walking. A few more P2 or P3 Dom Perignons. Some small winemakers of champagnes, of course. We're gonna walk a little bit. It's very old cellar, as you can see, and here we are in Italian white wines. We got more or less the most famous white wine from Italy and North. So we got classic Gaia Ray, one of the best Chardonnay in Italy. This wine is dedicated to Gaia, the first daughter of Mr. Angelo, and Ray, the grandmother, right? It's more like a Meursault style Chardonnay. But we got very small winemakers from all around Italy, because this very special wine, this is an amphora wine, has been aged in amphora. It's a blend of Tokai, Italian Tokai of course, and Ribolla Gialla, and is from Veneto. It's orange wine. We walk a little bit more further, and we are coming in to the international white wines. So we got mainly over here Burgundy, German, Austrian white wines, but we got as well some wines from the rest, we call it for rest of the world. So we got New Zealand, Croatia, Lebanon, and New Zealand, Argentina. We got some very old vintages of white Bordeaux, like Domaine Chevalier 87. It's very special wine. And over here is all the white Burgundies. We got a big selection, a lot of fans of course of white Burgundies. Coche d'Ury 07, a great vintage. Some of course Domaine Le Fleuve, Lafon, okay. Gagnard, Austrian wine, Alsace wine, and over here we got some New Zealand wine, and it's one of my favorite wine over here. It's a white Chateau Musar 91. I love this wine, it's the oxidized taste. This blend of grape of Des Mellois. I will show a fantastic room. We just opened it in November of the last year. This is our tasting room. We could do doing master classes over here, up to 20 people. We got a little passage, and we're gonna go in the heart of the cellar. Welcome to our red wine rooms. It's mainly Italian wine, mainly Piedmont wine. We got a lot of Barolos, Barbarescos, and Dolcetto, Barbera, and Nebbiolos. Some North of Piemonte wine. They are quite interesting. We got a Bocca. Probably not too many people knows about this appellation. It's a small appellation in North is of Piemonte, is in blend of Nebbiolo and Vespolina. Okay. We got some Monfortinos over here. We got a few. Probably the oldest reserve Barolo has been made. 1923, the first bottle has been made. This one is very hot. Okay, 67. Here we got a little bit of South Italy red wines. A few wines from Veneto. We got Dal Forno, the Valpolicella. And of course Quintarelli. I'm sorry. Which teach, of course, Dal Forno to make wine. And we start walking to the Barbarescos area. We got the Giacosa over here. We got a few vintages and a few old vintages as well. Small winemaker like Nada Fiorenzo. He was a mathematics teacher and he turned to be a Barbaresco winemaker. He makes his fortune in the 90s and he started making wine in 82. He didn't make a penny for 8 years. Now he's quite popular and famous. But our great wine is a new winemaker. It's not a new winemaker, it's a new generation winemaker. It's Roagna, this is the Cric Payet. It's very old vines of Nebbiolo, of course, and it's made in only 800 bottles, 1,000 bottles, it depends from the vintage. Now it's coming out with 2007. It's one of the most expensive Barbaresco ever made. Now we come in to the Tuscany wine. We got Brunellos, of course, beyond the Santi, mainly, but not only. All the super Tuscans, like Sassicaia, Solaia, Ornellaia, Massetto, Tignanello. Finally, we got to the northeast of Italy. It's a small section. We got a few Tenuta San Leonardo vintages. It's a blend of mainly Bordeaux grapes and a few wines from South Tyrol, mainly Pinot Noir. But the main thing is we started with the Barolos. In alphabetic order, like a snake, coming over there and coming back. We got around 300 beans only of Barolos. Here we got a very old vintage of Aldo Conterno. It's a 70 Barolo. Okay. I'll show you the last part of our cellar. It's an Infernote where we keep all the Bordeaux and Bordeaux. Only 3 people can have access to this door. We got a few Romanée Conti over here. Grande Chazot, La Tâche, okay, Richebourg, Romanée Saint-Vivant, Saint-Mouton Rochal, Margaux, Cheval Blanc, and some Rhone Valley wine, Chave and Chapoutier. Thank you very much to see our cellar, and I hope to see you soon in Torino.